Yo, what's going on YouTube gang? It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite 5 plays for today's 12 game main slate. Today is the 5th of June. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Feel free to smash that like. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Press that bell icon so you're always notified for future videos. Let's get into it, y'all. Going with my favorite 5 plays for each spot, and then we're gonna give you a quality lineup for either DraftKings and FanDuel at the end of the video. So let's jump into it. Going to pitcher, you cannot fade with Chris Sale today. Going against Kansas City Royals, 43.5 projection play. You know, a 2.15 batting average against the Royals as well. Love this play. If you can't get this play, you know, 61, 40, 56 in the past 3 against Kansas City. If you can't get them, another great spot you could go for, definitely like Mike Minor against Baltimore today. He only had 13 pitches against them, but as you can see, a 0.77 batting average against the Royals. Definitely a great spot with 6 lefties, you know, and he's real good with his average percentage, y'all. So he's a 6.63 average OPS. So I definitely like him at the spot today. All right, last game he had against them was 46 fantasy points against Baltimore last game, and he's been real consistent in the past 3 with 30, 34, 55. Just a cheaper spot at 9,600 on FanDuel. We're looking at 1,200 more on DraftKings, but love him at this price tag if you can't go for Chris Sale today. All right, now let's go to our second play, going at center and first baseman. Definitely somebody want to take a look at Paul Goldschmidt going against Cincinnati with Del Scafani. All right, 553 batting average, 8 for 15 with a home run, 1.5 OPS against him. Definitely hits well, so I love him at this price tag, 3,700. But you're looking about 42 on DraftKings. Just a great spot for him at a 9.5 over underplay. Cardinals versus the Reds is a great stack to go with for today, but definitely like him at this price at first baseman. Another guy you could look at is Robinson Chirinos. All right, going against Seattle with Mike Leake. All right, just a great spot, 4 for 11, 364 batting average for him, 3,200 on FanDuel, looking about $4,000 on DraftKings. Just a great spot. Been balling recently, 25, 19, 25 in the past 3 games, but has great history against Seattle, 25, 19, 22, 9, 28 in the past 5. Definitely a great spot for him today. All right, if you want to also go cheap at first baseman, look at Eric Thames. All right, 2 for 2, small sample size against Alcantara, but nonetheless he has great upside in this play at 3,000, and you're looking about 51 on DraftKings. So it's a great cheap spot for him on FanDuel today. Great history against Miami, 3, 22, 15, 12, 10 in the past 5 games. He had 22 fantasy point game recently, so somebody you could definitely take a look at. All right, let's go to our next play at second baseman. All right, second baseman, definitely want to take a look at Tony Kemp. Balled out yesterday, 2,200 on FanDuel is a cheap spot. You're looking about 3,400 on DraftKings. Definitely a great safe spot for Mike Leake. 571 batting average against him, so he's definitely a great position. 28 fantasy points last game, 13, 12 in the past 5 games. So I love him at this price tag, knowing that he has good upside against Seattle today against Mike Leake. All right, now go to our next play at third baseman. Third baseman, like at Matt Carpenter, 3,200 3,200 on FanDuel, 12.8 projection play. You're looking about 4,300 on DraftKings. 11 for 24 against Del Scafani, a 458 batting average, 3 home runs in his history against him. Anthony DeSclafani is horrible against lefties at a 1.013 OPS against lefties. He just gets crushed by lefties, and his best hits are against righties. Matt Carpenter is an amazing spot today. Like I said, 22, 13, 19 in the past 5 games. All right, 22, 6, 15, 22, 15 in the past 5 against Cincinnati. Definitely want to have him in your radar today, y'all. Definitely have a smashing play for today. 43 on DraftKings. All right, let's go to our next spot. Last play, go with shortstop Alex Bregman. definitely want to keep your eye on him. 4,300 on FanDuel. All right, but he's real expensive. 5,200 on DraftKings, but you know what he could do, y'all. Going against Mike Leake, 1.1 OPS against Mike Leake, 4.44 batting average against him as well, 4 for 9, all right, 12 fantasy point projection play for him. Falling out against them, all right, 23-21, 16-10 in the past 4, 23-21 in the past 2 against Seattle. Definitely a great guy to just, you already know, set it and forget it, all right. Love this spot from Alex Bregman today. And see if we can find some cheaper plays. All right, see if we go cheap. If you look at it like Orlando Arcia, that's how you pronounce it, or Arca. I'm not sure how you pronounce his name, but he's a good spot. 2,700 on FanDuel. If you cannot pay for the Alex Bregman spot, but I definitely think you should have him. But he's cheap, but he's been balling recently. He had 51 fantasy point game recently, 15-35 in the past 5 games, and he hits well against Miami. All right, 10, 19, 22, 28. So love the spot, 8.2 projection, but nonetheless in a great spot against Alcantara. All right, he hits horrible against righties and lefties, so he's in a great position regardless. So if you want to go cheap on FanDuel, great guy to target. All right, that's my fave 5, but got to give a bonus play on outfielder. Definitely want to take a look at Mike Trout. All right, 5 for 6 going against Oakland with Daniel Migden. All right, just been connecting well against him. 8.33 bat average against him with 1 home run in his history, y'all. Definitely a guy you want to take a look at. All right, 25, 31, 22 in the past 5 games recently. 4,800, real steep. 5,600 on DraftKings, but nonetheless he smashes him, Migden, in this play. So definitely want to keep your eye on him today. All right, another cheap spot you can go to. Definitely want to look at Jesse Winker. All right, 103 percentage advantage play going against Hudson today. Hudson gets crushed by lefties at a 1.053 OPS against lefties, and he hits his best hits against right-hand pitchers. Definitely somebody you want to keep your eye on. Real cheap, but he has great upside in this play. 9, 15, 31, 29, 19 in the past 5 against St. Louis. Love this play. 2,500 on FanDuel, and you're looking at about 38 on DraftKings. It's a cheap but great upside play. So I got great plays. If you want access to my player pool, all you have to do is click on the link. Sign-ups only $1 for 30 days. You can do a lot for $1, so why not cash? You have access to the MLB cheat sheet to give you top plays for the slate. Go down to the sleepers and studs. Click on your watch players. It gives you access to your custom player pool and also access to my plays. Click on MLB DFS pick button, also for DraftKings and FanDuel. And we have NBA Showdown for tonight, y'all. So definitely check out that video. It will be posted at the end of this video, so you can click on it and get your money on, y'all. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. It's MLB DFS. Y'all stay blessed. See y'all in the next video.